Hello, we're back. It's another travel day, but this time it's not Florida.
It's not.
So today we are heading to Center Parcs. We are going to Sherwood Forest in Nottinghamshire. Normally this time of year we would go to Florida, but not this time.
No, and we're actually a little bit glad about that. Just before Christmas you dislocated your kneecap, so you've been in a bit of pain and off your feet, and then 2 weeks ago I had to have my appendix out as an emergency, so I'm still quite sore. So I think it's probably a good thing we're not going to do 30,000 steps a day in the parks at the moment.
No. Well, we do love Florida and it probably would have been great for us to do that. I'm not sure you can fly yet. I don't know how. I don't know what the rules are over there. But yeah. So this week is going to be a slightly different trip for us. We normally do loads and loads of activities, but obviously for the reasons Lou said, we won't be going all out, but we'll still take you along with us. So come along and I hope you enjoy.
So we are on the way. We are about an hour and 20 minutes away. About 20 minutes away. We've made pretty good time, haven't we?
I think so, yes.
So yeah, Dave's here just in the driver's seat. So we are about 20 minutes away. When we get there, we haven't been to Sherwood for a little while. We normally go up to Winfell. So let's see what the check-in process is like here compared to Winfell. Here we are, arriving at Center Parcs. The idea of Center Parcs is to try and take you away from reality, so there's always a long driveway into the parks.
If only we know somewhere else that takes you away from reality.
This one is about 4,000 miles closer to home though.
That's true. Okay, so we're going to do the arrival process now and we'll catch up with you in a bit.
So when we checked in, we were told to drive straight to our lodge because the car park is full. So we are just ambling through the village very slowly now, looking for our lodge, which is 696 Pine.
Down there is our lodge. Obviously we can't go in just yet because the time is only just after midday and we can't go in until 4 o'clock. It's not going to go down any further because I think the cleaning staff in there, and it looks like there's somebody in the lodge next door to us, so we're not going to invade their privacy at the moment. So we've arrived, we've parked up outside our lodge as I just mentioned. We're now walking off to the country club, which is our nearest facility. It's a bar, I think it is. Just to go and get some food, drink and visit the toilet, I think. So actually the country club doesn't look like it's too far away. This looks like we're coming up on it now. So it's probably about a minute
walk,
from where we're staying. And ironically, this car that's on the right here, we've followed halfway here.
We did, we followed him pretty much just straight off the A38, didn't we?
Yeah. So while we're here, there's something called the
Winter Forest Lights
that we're gonna check out in one of the evenings. It's on until the beginning of February, I believe. Yep. Here we are at the village square, which is right in the middle. So last thing you'll probably seen is us having some food at Starbucks. It wasn't quite planned, but the weather turned a little bit. It went a bit overcast, spitting with rain. So we stopped, had some food. Unfortunately, we ended up sitting slightly outside under a bit of cover because Starbucks was rammed. That's the only thing with Center Parcs is on changeover days, which are Mondays and Fridays. You've got the guests that have been here from their previous stay still here on their last day, and obviously you've got new guests coming in because people are travelling, so it's pretty busy on those days.
Yes.
It also seems today that there's some sort of conference or team building going on because they're all playing adventure golf that we've just walked past. So we're just having an amble round, and we're going to go walk back to World Lodge. So here we are, we've now got access to our lodge. It's number 696, so let's go in. So as you come in, a bit of a coat area, straight into the dining area, kitchen area, and the living room area. Lou is behind me, just so you know, she's not disappeared.
I am here.
The living area looks out onto a bit of a patio area and then out into the forest. Just going round, there we got a big TV in the living room. There is a log burner, but we've been asked not to use it on this trip. We had a prior email, but it does look like they've changed the log burners since the last time, so I wonder if they're having some teething issues. We have some kitchen area with all your amenities, oven down there, microwave, wine cooler, and dishwasher in this one here. So, oh, and a coffee maker there in the corner. So yeah, here we go. We've got the master bedroom. Let's get some lights on the go. So there we go. Nice bed by the looks of it. Couple of wardrobes. Some art on the wall. Mirror in the corner. Yes, you probably can see me in the reflection. I am still wearing my coat. TV there. And then we have the ensuite bathroom. Bit of a noisy fan, but yeah, nice and clean. Looks like a bit of a jacuzzi bath there. Rainfall shower and a nice big towel rail. That's the master. Oh, I missed the big board there as you come in. Welcome to Center Parcs. So, sometimes they put if the cleaner's name on there, don't they? If they
it's down the bottom, Katie.
Oh, it is. I've missed it. There we go. And then here we go is the second bedroom. We probably won't actually be using this, but we've got it anyway because it worked out a better deal on this one. So 2 reasonably sized twin beds, Big mirror in the background. Oh, look, Lou's there, look. So wardrobes either side, mirror, smaller TV. Outlook over there is into the woods. And then again, you can hear what's behind me. We have the bathroom. So in here is a shower, a sink, big mirror again, and obviously the toilet. And there we go. And then we come back out, back into the main area. Oh look, there's Louis. So yeah.
I think one thing we do like in Center Parcs too with Disney is you do sort of get your own magic band, though these are all the same. Everybody gets a grey one, but they are the key to your accommodation. You can use them for lockers at the spa and at the swimming pool. It is a lot easier than a key card and losing it or forgetting it, or the old, we've been coming to Center Parcs since there actually was keys on wooden keychains, so yeah, there's certainly a big improvement, but not quite the same as the magic bands.
Yeah. So we've just parked the car, we're at the end of row O and P, and now we are walking back. It's getting dark, as you can see. It looks really light on the camera, but it is actually getting dark. So we're going to walk back through the visit centre, back to our accommodation, unpack for a bit, and then I think we're our meal reservations at 6:45.
6:30.
Is it 6:30?
It is 6:30.
Well, it's around that.
Close enough.
But yeah, so we'll go and do that, and hopefully we'll get to show you some village lights. But I will use the other camera, not this one. So it's a little while later, and we are now coming up for our reservation at Hucks. Don't know how busy this is, but we'll try and get some such as the menu and maybe our food. Yeah, let's see how we go.
Hello? Who goes there? I'm Beacon the Owl, the wisest of all the animals, and I'm as old as the forest itself. I've been ever so busy helping Luminescer and the Pixies to hang wish lanterns in the trees. The forest is lit up with twinkling wish lights, and it's all thanks to children just like you. Will you help us to light up the forest with your wish too? I do love to see them sparkle and shine. Oh, before you go, let me tell you my favorite joke. What do you call an owl who's very clever? A know-it owl, just like me. Well, I hope you have a wonderful time exploring the winter forest lights, and I'm sure I'll see you soon.
Good morning. It's the next day.
Yep.
We had a average meal, I'd say, in Hucks.
It's pretty standard American diner fare.
Yeah. We obviously included a couple of clips of that. Show the food. Very noisy in there. There's a few screaming kids, so very, very hard to do anything in there. We walked back through the forest lights.
That was lovely.
That was lovely. Really quiet because it's not one of their event things on a Monday. So we might pop back up there this evening, which I think is one of their events. So there'll be more going on. We came back and then we literally crashed.
We did. We'd done about 20,000 steps yesterday, which is 20 times more steps than I've done on the average day for the past 3 weeks whilst I've been recovering. So it was a hard day.
Yeah. So this morning we have American pool booked at the Jardin de Sport. Mm-hmm. We're going to head there. We're probably going to keep around that area for a while, because then at 1:30 we are doing geocaching, which should be really fun. We've done it before at Winfell, so we'll see what it's like here. But let's take you along with us. So we've arrived at American Pool. We are all now set up. Louis wants me to break, so let's go.
Doesn't matter. So that was the spot tonight.
Yeah. So Louis' their spots. As you can see, we're great at this. So just before I take my shot, just to point out, this is about 10 past 10 in the morning and there is nobody here. So can't always guarantee it'd be like this, but if you do want to get a quiet game of pool, this is the time to come. So I don't know if you can see from that, I accidentally lost the black in there, so Louis wins.
We are just sat having a Starbucks now. We finished pool. Dave won, I think 3-1, but I'm really not very good at pool, and I did struggle to bend over a little bit, but I was glad it wasn't snooker because the American pool tables are a little bit smaller, so I could still sort of lean over the table a little bit. Yeah, had a really good time. It was really quiet. There was nobody else around, so if you do want to play pool, as Dave said, that's a really quiet time to sort of be in the games room. Although the Jardin de Sports is very, very busy now, very noisy, but lots of people are having fun, and that's the main thing about being at Center Parcs.
So we're at the Sports Cafe for lunch and have a look at the menu. Lou and I are both going for the hot pork and stuffing on sourdough. So our afternoon activity is geocaching. So we are currently now walking around the park
with sort of like a GPS device telling us how many metres we have to walk in which direction, which is going to be lots of fun because I'm rubbish at navigating. So I've given that to Dave.
Yeah. So I'm just going to quickly flip you around and then we'll show you what we're actually using. So we have this GPS device and a clipboard with a load of clues on it. They've given us the first one already, so we are now off to this second one, and we will check in when we find it. So by chance, Louis put the wrong waypoint in.
Oops.
And actually got number 6. So what we're actually looking for is a fake rock like this, which you'll see is chained to the fence. Now I'm not going to show you what the letters are on this because obviously if anybody does this geocache it will all be the same. But yeah, we found the first letter. So now off to the second one. Which one are we going to go do now, Louis?
Number 11.
Number 11, is that nearby?
Yeah, it's only 72 metres away.
Okay, let's go and do number 11. So I think we found number 11. What was the clue there?
Yep.
Okay. So on to the next one. Which one were we going to?
We're going to look at whichever one's closest on the device.
Okay.
Shall I hold it and you can show people? So let's go back.
So let's just
Saved waypoints. So we've done 11 and we've done 6. Number 5. Let's go for number 5 because I think I know roughly where we're going for that one.
yeah, I think we're going left. I think we're going to be following now our competitors.
There we go.
Okay, so let's go and find number 5. So literally we are following the GPS. As you can see, we're heading in the right direction. This one is for number 5, but notice how quieter it is today compared to yesterday. Obviously the big thing about Center Parcs is once everybody's unloaded and parked their car in the car park, the only vehicles that try and come around are service vehicles or those with disabilities, which are allowed, people are allowed to park outside their lodges. But anyway, 148 minutes to go. Check in when we get there. So the GPS took us a bit of a wild one, but we think we found another rock. What number's that one?
5.
That is number 5.
It is number 5.
So the GPS was wrong on that one because it was telling us to go back that way and to the other side of these lodges. Okay, so I'm going to give Lou the GPS.
Let's see which other one is closest. Right, done 6, we've done 5,
Done 11.
we've done 11. So there's 3. Done 20. So there's 3, 4, 2, and 1.
So number 3, let's go. So we were told on this ticket to go for the opposite order, so we were supposed to be going from number 2 down to number 6. However, we seem to end up at number 6 first. Just by chance, I think we are following the other people around that are on
I did say I wasn't very good at navigating though, and to be honest, we're doing this for fun. We know, given that Dave's knee is sore, I'm recovering from surgery, we're never going to win this, but we're doing it because we enjoy it. It gets us out and about, and it's fun, isn't it, right?
Yes.
It's fun. That's the main thing.
Right, let's go find
I can't remember which one we picked now. 3.
No, let's go. So, update. We think our competitors in this game are not playing fair because we could silly them in the distance, and suddenly they disappeared. Are we heading the right way?
Yeah.
Yep. And they've gone back the other way. Now, given where we were and the clue they were following, or we think they're following, we're only halfway there. So they did say they'd done this before
Here.
So whether the clues are still the same. However, I think one of their party split off. I think one of them's going to find
Some of the clues that maybe they know where it is.
Yes.
Because he was somebody who said he had done it before.
Yes.
Which is, do you know what? If that's how you want to play, that's fine, but we're doing it to have fun together.
Yeah.
It's fine by us.
Right, 170 metres. Which way are we going? Straight on. So we followed this clue and we're up to where the country club is, which is not far from our accommodation, and we think we can spot the rock. There's a random rock sitting on the path just ahead. Let's see whether it is. Is that the clue? It is. So let's go with number 4.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Go.
And then press.
So there we go. So we go 700 metres back in the way we came. So off we go, back that way. So Lou and I have come off the main track because our GPS has brought us in our direction. It's now flicking to say we've got to turn left somewhere. But what was interesting about this is this bridge we're coming over here, and this accommodation that's on the right, just this one hidden in the trees here, is where we stayed in 2010. So 15 years ago. So yeah, this one just on the end. So we think we found it. This looks a very plasticky sort of rock.
It does,
The GPS still thinks it's 6 metres away. Look.
It's also not actually been tuned.
Is that the one?
Yeah, that is the one. That's number 4.
That's number 4. So which ones do you want to go for next?
2 or 1.
So waypoints. Number 2 is 340 metres away. Number 1 is 520. So shall we go?
Are they in the same direction?
Sort of. So number 2. We've only got 2 and 1 to go.
Yeah, we'll go for 2.
So number 2. Okay. Go. Up. Yeah, so 340 metres in that direction. How are you finding it?
I'm making myself walk quick and I probably shouldn't be.
I didn't think you were trying to be competitive.
I'm not trying to be competitive, but yeah, it's also quite chilly, so keeping moving is a good thing.
We think we know what the anagram is, but we're not sure yet. One of the next letters will confirm
Yes.
whether we're right or wrong. So we think we found.
Yep, that's number 2.
So that's number 2. Only number 1 to find.
And number 1 to find.
Does it give us the answer?
No, it further complicates things.
Is the letter in the word in both the words?
No, it's in one of them, but it could be either. If depending on what the next letter is, that'll tell me. Yeah.
So last one.
Yeah.
So which is number 1. Which is 207 metres back that way. Bless you. So let's wander off. So we're less than 100 metres to our last clue. We think this is going to be near Aquasana, which is just up in the distance there. And that would fit with the clue, which has its time to relax. So park up your bike. So we're thinking it might be in the bike stop for Aquasana. And we have found it. There is the bike stop for Aquasana, and there is the final rock. So we've got the final letters.
Yeah, I think this is a bit confusing because it could technically be 2 answers. And we were just chatting to one of the staff who agreed it could be one of 2. So we're going to return this to the booking desk at the Jardin de Sports and no doubt find that the other team have already beat us.
Yeah, even though we found that 2 of the stones had not been turned today because it's rained and one of them had water sitting on the top.
Yeah, and we know we had the same clues, so yeah, let's head on over.
Yep, back to the Jardine Sport. So we completed the geocaching, and as we suspected, we came second.
Shock horror.
Yeah, so the other team had obviously knew the answer, because it must have been the same as last time, and had gone back early. Although no time was recorded on the board. But there we go.
I just think
it was a bit of fun.
It was fun, but what's the point in paying for it and not doing it properly? You are literally wasting your money.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was. I don't think that was cheap either. I think it's 15 or 20 pounds that was for an hour.
Yeah.
They're probably sat in the pub.
They probably are, yeah.
Anyway, we're off to get food and drink. So we've come into the Winter Festival area, and we have stopped at the teepee, which is there, and outside there was a food and drink sort of cart.
Yeah, it was sort of reminiscent of, I would say, a much better version of Winter Wonderland in Hyde Park for sure.
Yeah. So we have now sat down and we have got ourselves a
Belgian waffle
and some hot chocolates.
Yeah, black cherry hot chocolates.
So we're now going to sit down and enjoy these. So it looks like there's quite a selection. I did video the screen outside, but this might be a bit more clearer. So we had the black cherry hot chocolate, and obviously we had the waffle as well. So, there you go, so there's the food menu. They are doing marshmallow toasting outside as well, although it does appear that nobody's using it at the moment. So how did you find the waffle?
It was lovely. It's really nice actually. It's I really needed a snack, I think, after all that walking, but it's that balance of knowing that we're eating out tonight again, and I don't want to ruin my appetite before we eat out.
Yeah, we did split that waffle in half, and yeah, it was just a nice size. So we're now just drinking our hot chocolates, and then we're going to head back to our lodge for a little bit, and then we're due to come back out for 6:30 again for our meal at Bella Italia. So we've been back at the lodge probably for a couple of hours now.
Yeah.
Just having a chill, just sort of watch
a bit of telly, yeah, just resting because we've done an awful lot of steps again today.
Yeah, I think we're up to about 15,000 already. So yeah, we're now off to Bella Italia for our evening meal. Again, we'll see what we can cover in there, show you what we eat. Hopefully it won't be loud screaming kids again like last night, but
we can hope.
But yeah, let's see. All right, we'll catch you in a bit. So I've got the mushroom al forno, and Louis got the bruschetta.
So we're just back from our meal at Bella Italia, which was really nice. I had the bruschetta and then the lentil ragu, and you had some sort of creamy, cheesy mushroom.
The mushroom al forno.
Yeah, and the Marco Polo pasta. Service was really good, and the atmosphere was really good, almost up until the end, when a group of about 30 people came in. I think they were part of the conference party, and the noise level just rose to the point that we couldn't hear each other and we couldn't hear the music that was playing. So we didn't stop for dessert, and we just thought we'll come back to the lodge and have a bit of a treat here later on, because it was, you know, they weren't doing anything wrong, they weren't being rowdy. It's just naturally that many people make a lot of noise, and because we were so in a little corner spot, it became quite loud, didn't it?
Yeah, we weren't the only people that were in that vicinity where they were sitting that sort of quickly finished our food and sort of left. But yeah, nothing on the party. They weren't causing trouble or anything like that. It's just they're a very noisy group for that size of restaurant.
I think it doesn't help that here that restaurant sort of overlooks the swimming pool, and it's sort of that probably echoes a little bit more as well, I guess, the design of the building.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Not many soft furnishings in there either.
No, there's not. You're right. So when it got noisy, it got very noisy quickly. But good food, good service, reasonable price.
Yeah. So we are now going to chill in the lodge for tonight. And then tomorrow morning we have the spa. For obvious reasons, can't take a camera in there. But yeah, so we've got that. It's for 9 till 12 tomorrow. And then I think we'll get some food and sort of chill, won't we? Mm-hmm. We've got adventure golf in the dark tomorrow, which should be interesting. And then we've swapped our plans around. We were doing the country club pub tomorrow and Cafe Rouge on Thursday, but we swapped them around because it literally means we're walking from one from one end of the park to the other.
Yeah, and given Dave's knee and my recovery from surgery still, that's something we're trying to avoid, because we realised that whilst it's pros and cons, isn't it? It's lovely to be out on the very edge of the park because it's really quiet.
Yeah.
But the con is it's a long walk to everywhere.
Yeah, it's a mile each way. So there we go. So I will sign off for tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow.